Can you give us some science fiction recommendations, both in literature as well as in cinema?
I mean, Interstellar still to me. I watched Interstellar in every single format it released, including IMAX Dome.
Okay. Dome.
The Dome IMAX.
Okay.
Because I was actually in US when Interstellar released, and what happened was, obviously I watched IMAX 70 celluloid version of it. But then later on, they started releasing these. US has this like AMC and like a chain things where you could get like a pass, and you could watch that cinema how many times you want.
Oh. Like you get an interstellar pass.
Yeah, you get a movie pass
Okay.
of one movie, and you can watch it within that month how many times you want it. So
Wow.
what I did was I took that pass. Then it had like 3D digital like there are a bunch of different like he released it in so many formats. So I used to go and watch that movie in different because for me also, if you ever watched Interstellar, you should also read Science of Interstellar by the guy who executively, like there was this guy called
Kip Thorne.
Kip Thorne.
Yeah.
So he was the consultant for the film, and he wrote a book about the science of Interstellar, where they were looking at all the topics which are used in it and how practical versus where did they take creative liberty and so forth. It's a good book on like science of black holes and like what happens and so forth and stuff. Obviously, 2001 Space Odyssey, for those who haven't seen, still holds today.
Correct.
For me, it blows my mind. They made the movie before we went to moon.
Yeah, 1968. No?
Yeah, we made it 65. We went to moon after 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Okay.
So that is for me a very interesting thing. And I think his obsession towards creating a realistic thing is insane. Like for me, like to think that he was using that design a whole world of floating things back in the day. I have a book of making of 2001 Space Odyssey, which is a very informative book on that. But other than that, I think my favorite science fiction, I think I definitely enjoyed Primer. If you have ever seen the movie Primer.
Sounds familiar,
It's,
but
yeah. Yeah, this
2004?
yeah, it's a older independent. Yeah, this is I mean I really enjoyed this film. Like,
Okay.
I had like some bizarre. There was this movie about a doll I watched. It's a German film. The doll has a chip inside, and this doll comes from future.
Okay.
And then they discover this Intel chip inside, which is like way advanced in future. Which was, I don't remember what the name. It was some German English film, which was also very interesting science fiction film. But books I read, I mean, movies, we do have so many variations of science fiction, right? Like